Yesterday was a sunny day and bright outside. Lots of airplanes were flying around, especially in the Pitt Meadows area next to the airport where I had the job. Today it rains. Most people would say yesterday was a nice, beautiful day, and today it's ugly. I guess it depends on the person. There are lots of people who, it rains on my phone. People who love to be in their comfort zones. They set certain idea about what's good, what's nice, and of course they monitor their sensors, the body senses. And if the rain is a bit cold, oh, I don't like it. If you don't dress right, then gives you some discomfort. The crows, okay, they don't complain. Maybe for the crows it's even easier because the soil gets moist and the worms are coming out. The worms, and it's easier to dig for all sort of stuff. So I guess good or bad or pleasant or unpleasant is all in our minds. Depends how we survive and how we adapt with the environment. So let's say if you make money only when it's rainy outside, guess what? If you know what means to be hungry, then you would think differently. You would buy a appropriate, like a proper gear, proper equipment, proper clothes, and that's a kind of a Indian. It's not a mosque. It's a praying place or a worship place. Actually, you paid attention to the pigeons. If you were a spiritual person, so many. Of course, you would seek to see the church in my image. But if you don't care about this type of stuff, the first thing you see is the pigeons, because there are so many and they are something that's not natural for a common place. Yeah, so we associate this type of stuff. What's good, what's bad, depends of what benefits us. What's in it for me? It's part of the survival. Same thing with like good people, bad people. If you survive from, let's say your way of surviving is going to war and winning the war, people who do the same thing and who supply you with food and maybe love and good feeling and with money, whatever makes you feel good, those are good people. Guess what a general would say, or some political leader who wants to conquer another country. Those are good people. It's like fighting for my country, fighting for the cause. Big heart people, right? You heard that Trump saying that for him, those soldiers fighting some idiot, stupid cause in Asia, in Arab countries, for him those were good people. Other people would say, you know, those destroy, those kill people, or let's say even those who are directly involved in the war machine, they might have an opinion, but since they get the supply for survival and maybe the money makes them happy, they will say, yeah, okay, I don't really agree with everything we do into that country, running the war into that country, but You know, I get to drive a fancy car. I have my toys, and that makes me happy. Yeah, so this is an old tree. It gives me a feeling, and I guess this is a good tree. But you see, it's getting old, and the moss takes over. And takes over everywhere. And probably someone from the city, like those guys are people from the city. So it seems that they have an office here. Those guys might not, maybe they will hire an arborist, but they will take it down because it's ugly, right? It doesn't make any flowers. It just takes some maintenance, and it's ugly, right? It's like we have the grandpa in the house, and he doesn't do anything. He just needs care, and people think, yeah, ugly grandpa. He's not smiling. He's not telling me stories. He's not cooking. He's not washing himself, like washing his clothes. We have to work for him. Yeah, grandpa has to go. When grandpa goes, it's like for the last 10 years we still work after and clean after this guy, this old guy. But if grandpa has lots of cool stories and take the kids and grandkids and grandkids to the mall, grandpa is good. So rain is good. I like it, especially when I don't feel the cold. My hands are cold. It's going to probably damage my phone, the ones I'm using to record this video. But rain is good. I feel good, and I'm relaxing. See you later. Bye bye.